Fund Supermart, your online gateway to unit trusts.
Hi Selvan, what is disruptive innovation?
Now, disruptive innovation is a term coined by Harvard Business School professor Clayton Christensen in 1997. In his theory, he says big brand names focus on the higher segment of the market. We're talking about Nike, Toyota, Adidas, or Samsung. Every year you see better products packed with better features and usually priced higher. The segment of the market they're ignoring is the lower end of the segment. And this is where people like Netflix come in with price points of $5 to $10 and try to disrupt that side of the market. Netflix, in case in point in the US, is disrupting the cable TV operators by offering very good blockbuster series at very low price points. But disruptive innovation is not just about targeting the lower end of the segment. It's also about carving a brand new market altogether. We're talking about non-customers to customers. The case in point is the unbankable market in some parts of Indonesia, India, and even Singapore. This segment of the market is not creditworthy, quite unbankable, and this is where some of the fintech companies are coming in, setting up some of these platforms and offering easy credit. But in line with global investors, disruptive innovation is just not about these two business models that I was describing. We go further on and we look at some of the hardware innovation which is happening. We're talking about self-driving cars, drones, virtual reality goggles, and we're also thinking about some of the software innovation which is happening in big data, in data analytics, and we are also talking about some of the breakthroughs which is happening in medical industry. We're talking about genome research, DNA sequencing. We're also talking about artificial intelligence. And so to sum it up, I think disruptive innovation is a whole lot of things coming together, and disruptors are basically challenging the incumbent business models and the traditional way of doing business.
You mentioned smart beta and fundamental factor investing in your investment process. Could you please elaborate?
Yeah, the starting point is we are looking out for an opportunity for investors. We are asking ourselves, how can investors partake in these investment opportunities that disruptors create? And we looked around and we realized that there's no ETF or disruptor fund out there. And so we wanted to create something for the man in the street. So the way we thought about it was we should create a smart beta index. So what we did was, the starting point was we created an investment universe of 500 stocks. We ran around the world looking for some of the disruptors out there, some of the disruptive teams out there. And then we realized how we're going to create that index. We thought maybe we could do the MSCI way of just doing market cap weighted. But then again, we thought there should be a smarter way to do this. So we came up with this 5-factor model. So we use market capitalization, we use sales growth, we use earnings growth, we also use price volatility, and we use price to sales. So basically, we try to sieve out of the 500 disruptor names that we have in our investment universe, we try to come out with 100 stocks and just put together as a basket, as a smart beta access for the man in the street.
Will Donald Trump's economic policies derail disruptive innovation?
Yeah, if you listen to what Donald Trump has been talking about, he wants to cut taxes, he wants to bring back jobs to the US, he wants to increase infrastructure spending, and also do some border immigration controls. If you think about what disruptive innovation companies are doing, they're actually investing a lot of money, they're creating jobs in the US. If you look at Amazon, Amazon pledged to create 100,000 jobs in the next 18 months. Alibaba's Jack Ma met Trump a few months ago, and he said he's going to create 1 million jobs without giving too much details. Tesla's Gigafactory cost about $6 billion in Nevada, and is pledging to create about 6,000 jobs and is fully completed. So if you think about all this, actually it's kind of in line with what Trump is thinking about, and it's music to Trump's ears. We really can't see a reason why Trump would actually derail some of these disruptive innovation companies. The thing I want to leave you with is disruption is just at the beginning of a huge wave. We still haven't seen 5G connectivity on our phones. We haven't seen self-driving cars on our roads, and we haven't seen drones delivering parcels. So to answer your question, we really can't see a reason why Trump will derail some of the disruption innovation companies.
Thank you, Selvan.
Thank you.